I should just get a vape, so every time we go live, I can just do the what's his name?
Bill O'Reilly.
Nope.
No, Sean Hannity.
Sean Hannity.
Oh, so you can throw it?
I can just toss it out of my mouth because his glasses are down too, right? Doesn't he do like the old man glasses thing?
Why don't you apologize to people for being late?
Oh, sorry for being late. It was my fault. I think
No. That was
poster.
That was our fault, but just
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just go into we'll just go run a few minutes late, so we'll make up for it on the back end. So first off, Adam and I were at a show this weekend. Didn't set up, but we went to hang out at the 3 Minute Basement comic swap down in Newington. Always getting confused.
We had a comb or something for him?
Very
Yeah.
my hair on.
Doesn't need
Oh, you know what? I didn't put any gel in it. No. Oh well.
You got a brush?
I don't have hair and makeup beforehand. Fun show. If you're in the New England area, definitely
The 3
check
Minute
out.
Basement was a good show.
It was a really fun show. Yeah.
Pick up anything?
Picked up some cool books. Have a couple cool books on the show tonight. Tony is very disappointed.
Yes, because we skipped this haircut today.
Skipped haircuts today.
That's an amazing head of hair he's got, though.
Yeah.
It is something.
Yeah. All right.
Clark Kent looks at that hair and says, I wish I had that head.
For good reason.
Good
Good reason.
We're just gonna get into it. Get into the books, right?
Yep.
First up, we have Fantastic Giants number 24.
Oh, that's such a great Ditko cover.
Great Ditko, and I love. I don't know if Ditko is drawn himself right there in the middle, so it's Gorgo, right in the middle there. Is that Ditko drawn?
I think it is.
Is he really?
I think so.
Steve
fun.
Ditko special. He's wearing some kind of mask.
I think it's a Spidey annual that he.
He's dipping in the thing.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool.
Did Ditko lose his mind at this point? Was he?
I think
Was he
Ditko
already gone?
had kind of already I think he.
Lost his mind back on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So this is a VF minus 7.5. It looks nice with some sun shadowing on the back cover for $59. Cool square bound book here.
That's a really great book. That one. I'm shocked it's still around.
Yeah, that thing is mint. Oh, wait, that is actually Gorgo. Because didn't they lose the license to Gorgo? So Charlton did like a knockoff Gorgo character?
I don't think so.
I thought they did, but I could
Well, they probably had a license for one. But it's cool because Konga and Gorgo are both movies.
Yeah.
Mm.
It is.
And they're both knockoffs of King Kong and Godzilla.
Yeah.
Whoa, is this Brooks Robinson #1?
Brooks Robinson number 1
What
from
the heck?
1992.
Wow.
VF plus 8.5 here. And this one's cool because it's signed by Joe Sinnott
Oh, neat.
for $33.
I didn't know Joe Sinnott played baseball.
I think he did the art on the inside.
Well, even better.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful looking VF Plus.
It's a nice copy. And the art on the inside is pretty cool.
Did Joe do the pencils too?
Let's see. Nope. Just the inks.
Okay. I'm sure he made the pencils look better.
He did. Yeah. Nice job for sure. Oh, we have a second camera.
We do. We do.
We're the second host too.
We do. We have Boris with us.
Boris is not on camera.
We have Boris with us with his captain's hat. Every once in a while, Adam and Kate will go out somewhere, and Adam puts on the hat, and Kate's like, "You're not wearing that," and he's like, "Well, I tried."
It's a good hat.
It
then,
is.
Then he takes the hat off and she sees his hair and says, "Put the hat
Put
back."
the hat back on.
Yeah, it's an incredibly comfortable hat.
It's a great hat.
It's a really good hat.
I should wear that in the convertible because
It's
the Panama hat keeps blowing off.
It's not a Halloween costume level hat.
No,
even
it's
though it
better.
is.
Yeah.
It is a good hat.
Where? You.
That was my Thurston Howell hat. Yeah.
No, that's right.
Remember, I was bidding on the Thurston Howell jacket.
Yeah, I believe we were bidding on it together.
I think you threw in $500.
I think I did. Yeah. Yep. Because I figured one day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to own it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because who else is going to want the Thurston Howell
Nobody.
blazer?
The only problem would be you'd have to have it separate from everything else because otherwise Veronica's just throwing a pile of stuff together.
She would do that.
All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I do have like 46 blades.
But part of the charm to it was you were going to be able to wear it. It was your
It's my
size. Yeah. All right. Next up, we have DC Limited Collector's Edition. This is C48 featuring the Superman Flash race, and this reprints some of the early races here. This is a VG Fine 5.0 for $18. It looks nice. It has some foxing on the spine.
Can you tell the cover artist? Is that
This looks like it's from Superman 199, I think.
okay?
So I forget.
Because it looks a little bit like
It's not Flash 175.
no,
I think it's definitely Superman 199.
no. We don't have Ruben in the crowd or
No.
Jack.
Well, we might.
Oh, $18 for that.
$18. Yep.
Incredibly cheap.
Got a couple of treasuries on the show for tonight.
Joey, you have an Amazing Spider-Man 13 in the show tonight.
We do not. Nope. No Spidey 13. We do have a Man-Thing #1 from 1974 here, January 1974. This is the first series. They relaunched this in, I think, 79. That one is a red cover. Yep. This one's a Find a Very Fine 7.0 for $88. Cool Frank Bruner cover. Val Mayrick art. And then this is the second Howard the Duck. Which,
Oh, wow.
Howard the Duck, the movie came up on some timeline, Instagram or something for me. And so I did some research just because when you have something that truly terrible, it's kind of interesting that, like,
Have you seen it?
I've never seen it. So I was thinking about watching it. Because it's got to be terrible. You always talk about, like, the worst movies ever made.
I think you have a copy of it in the den.
Yeah. I feel like you could buy one on.
If you pay more than $3 for it, you gotta
Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like.
take it. But I believe you have one.
Yeah. So you don't even need to pay for
I
it.
don't think you pay for
But the duck looks real special.
it.
Like, it looks like it's taking the short bus to school.
It's bad all across the board.
Yeah.
It's kind of got the Who Framed Roger Rabbit thing going on, right?
So we, at the time that came out, but it's not animated.
Wait, is it not?
No.
Oh, jeez.
At the time that came out, we had a group of people who we all went to the movies every weekend.
Mhm.
And I picked that one that weekend.
Oh, that's
and
tough.
I get banned from
from picking movies.
So like
yeah.
6 months after that.
Yeah.
You chose Howard the Duck?
I did.
What was it, 1986, 85?
84, 83, something like that.
Yeah. George Lucas was very proud of it, and he thought, this was going to be.
Now, John Ross says that he's the only one in the world who likes Howard the Duck.
Wow.
Stevenson.
That's what I said.
Oh, Stevenson.
Yeah,
Stevenson.
You like Howard the Duck, John?
that's what he said.
I'm shocked by that
He can relate to the bus driving duck.
because John actually is. It's not like a Jose thing where Jose used to like every movie. I bet you Jose liked Howard the Duck.
John worked in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Jose, you can't trust his movie taste.
No, he liked pretty much everything. It was kind of a.
It was the best
kind of
movie
strange.
I ever saw.
Every single one. Yep. Next up, we have Marvel Tales #137. Of course, a Kirby Ditko cover here, taking the AF-15 cover from 1982. This reprints AF-15, the Spider-Man story, and Strange Tales 115, which is the origin to Doctor Strange.
You know, it's nice. That one, the coloring is nicer than
the AF-15. Yeah. They brighten it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
To Find a Very Fine 7.0 for only $18.
It's really a great one.
And you get origins of Spider-Man and Doctor Strange.
And as the AF-15 goes up in value, I have to imagine.
That's definitely one of the more sought after Marvel Tale reprints.
Yep.
All right, sticking with the Spidey. This is Amazing Spidey #135, the second appearance of the Punisher. This one's a VG Plus 4.5 for $70.
I'd say it's one of the best covers in the under 200 run.
The 1 to 200 run,
Mhm.
or the 101 to 200 run.
Well, I don't know enough of the 101 to 200 to cover it, but
Yeah, but I mean,
I would say from 1 to
really.
200. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
I like the Spidey 100, 33.
Yep.
There's a couple of the Ditko ones I like. I like
Yeah.
the 13 because I like Mysterio. And I like that creepy looking Spidey.
The early ones.
Yeah, the 13, he's,
Yep.
he's Spider-Man.
Yep.
What's the price on the Honda Fear, Joe?
The Honda Fear is a VG Plus 4.5 for $1,200. Cool Johnny Craig cover here.
Do you want to abandon the second camera, or you want to?
Oh no, I don't.
No pressure.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you do have the second camera up. I
I'll
don't see it.
minimize it. Is it all? But...
Nope.
Joe, you got any Abbott and Costello movie posters?
We might have one or two.
Do we?
We do.
That's crazy.
It's around the corner.
It's around the corner.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
just
Show it a little later.
Yeah. I don't like that the edge was folding up, so I just put 4 magnets on it.
Oh,
I
okay.
was thinking, yeah.
Yep,
I was
yep.
thinking that too.
Next up, we have Bronze Age horror here. This is Werewolf by Night number 12. Really dig this cover. Love the they do this from time to time, where it's the image in the rearview mirror.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Find a Very Fine 7.0 for $38.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
That cover was done in the you're not doing the second camera.
Oh,
That they did one in the Golden Age. That same way. There's a horror book.
Yeah.
That,
yeah. It like I said, it seems like it comes up, and they kind of reuse it.
I'm curious why he's in the back seat.
Well, I assume he's like.
He's up here now, Joe.
Oh yeah.
that's funny.
It's been a rough couple days. Here,
Been a rough couple days.
here at the Picto Museum.
I assume that Jack Russell was in the back seat before he turned into the werewolf, right?
Right.
And then they're driving. He's the
Right.
yeah. He did a bad job of prepping for.
Yeah, I think the driver did a bad job of not noticing the convulsions the
But-
guy in the back seat
yeah.
was having.
Like, hey,
Because I would have long pulled over and shoved him out.
we probably need to get him to a hospital. Yeah, no, that's fair. Next up, one of the other books we picked up this weekend. This is Silver Surfer number 4, the classic Buscema cover here, featuring. No, this is Surfer featuring Thor.
I think maybe we shut down. I think,
Right.
you know what? Let's just get a tin cup.
Yeah,
Let's just go down to the intersection.
it's funny. I told Kate this morning. I was like, "This is gonna be a rough show because I think we're all exhausted. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. This is a CGC 8.0 with off-white pages for $16.25.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful copy. Really nice square bound here.
So, John Ross
Yes.
said, "Good seeing you guys this weekend. Thanks for the deal and for coming to the swap."
Of course. Appreciate you. I think John's the one that told me about it last year. So
Yes, I do remember you talking
Yeah.
about it last year.
and second camera.
Yes, we got a second camera. And I was going to go with you, but I guess in hindsight, it was good that I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I would have kept us stopping at diners all the way. We wouldn't have been back till 8 o'clock.
Those hot dogs weren't worth it.
Hot dogs weren't worth
Hot
it.
dogs were not worth it.
No.
No. Should have stopped at Bears. John was recommending Bears the entire time in Hartford.
I still think we would have run into the same problem.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But yeah, that's a fair point.
Is the record included?
It is.
Nice.
Oh,
Next up, we have book and record set, The Battle for the Planet of the Apes. I've never seen this book and record set.
I believe that's a very rare one.
Yeah. Did they do all? No.
They did do Escape, which is the most violent one.
Interesting.
And they did have him kill the parents and the baby in the.
Well, I mean, you got to stay truthful to the source material.
It is a kid's book, but
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's wild. This is a VG Find 5.0 for $22.
now is this one they watch in Argo?
This is the one they watch in Argo.
amazing. isn't
Yep,
it?
this is the movie they watch in Argo.
You thought it was Beneath.
I'm still convinced it's Beneath, but someone looked it up.
Got a claim on that. It's going to Big Daddy.
I think as well.
Thanks, John.
Is it sealed?
No,
No, but it's a nice shape.
no, it's solid, yeah. We did pick up a small collection of Dave Stevens books, including this Vanguard Illustrated, number 2. This is one of the more tame
Art is good.
Dave Stevens covers.
Oh, that is mint.
This is a VF Plus 8.5 for $36.
Well, that's a good one.
They're doing this in like fairly thick paper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the Baxter paper.
Yeah. Yeah, it must have been a fortune to print those.
I would imagine. But when I was a kid, these were big. It's fun to read as you hear. Did you know that?
I mean, it's a good way of like teaching a kid how to read, right? You put the record on.
I think I was 9. I must have known how to read because I used to listen to these. I would follow along.
It's funny. All right, next up we have the Jetsons #1. This is from, I believe, 1970. I forgot to put the year on it, but it's Charlton Comics. This is a good to very good 3.0. The bottom staple is detached and there's a small spine split for $31.
Yeah, Charlton Comics, but no. It's got the less cool Charlton logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's still, like my affection for Charlton is amazing. How much I love Charlton now. But as a kid, you'd bring those to me, and I'd be,
Oh, you
This is
wouldn't,
garbage.
yeah.
Oh wait,
Even though you were a fan of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons as a kid.
Yeah, well, my aunt was big into cartoon comic books,
Okay.
and I wasn't so much.
Hey, she was reading a lot of like Richie Rich, right?
Yeah, Richie Rich, Casper, all that stuff.
Did you like Harvey as a kid?
Well, she read them, so yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, it's funny because like now I think Harvey might be one of your favorites, right?
It is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's as cool as Ajax. Again,
Whoa, we got a Madhouse in
this
here.
is Madhouse #3, and this is great. They're the reducing salon.
Jeez.
So it's all
It's all
heavy ladies.
This
And,
is Moira.
And actually, this happens in Meet the Killer.
Yep.
Costello gets trapped in
It
one of
does,
these,
yeah.
Aha.
and then they reuse it in Halloween Town. There's a ghost that looks like Costello, and he gets put in one of those. It's
That one's in really nice shape.
Yeah.
Most Madhouse are not easy to find.
they're tough to find. This is a VG Plus 4.5 for $130. It's the 1957 Ajax series. There's 2 different series. The first one might have only run 2 issues, but I'm not sure. It was either 2 or 4, and then the second one definitely ran 4 issues.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yep.
Now, yeah, because the 4 that you and I love is after this one.
Yes.
It's in this series.
Yep, it's in this series. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is cool. The stories in here are also just wild. We have, I think,
Yeah, these are a trip and a half, man.
yeah, they're really something else. I think there's kind of a cannibal story in here. There's a guy I think it's this one. I believe these are cannibals because at the end of the story, the guy gets put into a pot of boiling water.
I
Yep,
think
right there.
That was kind of the scene at that buy one get one free pizza restaurant we were at last night.
The
People,
Yeah, kinda was.
going crazy over the free pizza.
Yep. Yeah, that is freaking gold.
and then I think the last story here is pretty. The art in it is pretty wild. Oh, it's an Indian story, and Pilgrim and Indian story. Plymouth Rock. He's about to take off the Indian's head.
That's wild.
Yep.
That is absolutely wild.
These are just insane. But yeah,
This is a bang for your buck at 10 cents.
yeah. Yep. 1957 Ajax 130, and this is the first time I've seen this book.
Yeah, they're very hard to find.
Yeah. I know we're all a big fan of the #4. I think we each have one.
I like all the Madhouse.
But
Did you? Oh yeah, you found a #4, didn't you? Yep.
Joe, we're not doing a second camera?
That one, you absolutely have.
That's gotta.
oh yeah, that has to make it. Yeah. The reducing salon.
I love how she's pounding down hot dogs.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, while she's on this shaking
That-
machine.
That is great.
That's how I go to the gym. I'm the other one's eating an ice cream cone.
That's funny. All right. Next up, go from the Golden Age to the Copper Age. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #4. This is, of course, from 1985,
84,
84,
I
85.
think it's 84.
Yeah, well, 84 makes sense for #4 because I think it was.
They didn't come out monthly.
It didn't come out monthly.
No.
Oh, so it might be 85.
It might be, but I don't think they were that far apart.
Yeah. This one is a beautiful VFNM 9.0 for $195.
And is that what print is that?
This is a first.
Nice.
Yeah. I think the 3 and the 4, the second prints are like comic book size, so you can. They're much easier to tell.
Yeah, then
The
the
first-
one and the two. Yeah.
The 1 and the 2 until you get to the fourth print.
Yeah.
I think the fifth print of number 1 is comic size, and the fourth print of number 2 might be comic size, but I'm not entirely sure. But beautiful copy there.
That is VFNM.
Yeah.
Imagine getting a VFNM Batman number 4 for $195.
Yeah, I remember actually Randy is the one that told me that he bought a Turtles 1 first print because he thought it was the action one of the Copper Age.
He's probably right.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that's fair. Yeah. Yeah,
I
but
thought-
name me a more significant Bronze Age number 1.
Copperidge.
Copper Age.
Yeah, I don't think there is one. No.
Yeah.
And I mean it's so amazing how quickly they grew in such a short amount of time.
Spawn.
Yep. Spawn, there was so many
There's a
copies
million
of it printed
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
right? Like this, they were
There's
going
not.
door to door to sell
going
those
out of their
things.
station wagon.
Yeah, yeah. Which is why part of the reason that it's so valuable is that
Mm.
there's not nearly as many of them.
Yeah, I mean, what you think that comics became so corporate that it was just like there's room for indie?
Yes and no. That's a take on Miller's Daredevil and Miller's Ronin,
Mm.
and I think it was just such a clever concept.
Aha.
Yeah, they clearly. I mean, they say it in I think 1. It's dedicated to Kirby and Miller,
Miller, yeah.
and really, the Miller influence is just it's
So
great. I mean,
yeah, so yeah.
The ninjas are named the foot
Yeah, as opposed to the hand.
as opposed to the hand in Daredevil. Next up, we have Flash number 137. This is, of course, battling the Golden Age Flash. This is from June of 1963. It's an Infantino Anderson cover and Infantino art. The first Vandal Savage in the Silver Age. It's a good to very good 3.0 for $62.
That's the two Flashes duking it out.
Duking it out. Yep. And then Vandal Savage is in the background, loving every minute of it.
So, if you and Adam were the Flashes, you'd be the Buckethead.
I'd definitely be the Buckethead, yeah. Yep. Fits our personality.
Yeah, you put a bucket on your head and run
I
around.
would put a bucket on my head, and Adam would be kind of
And
a.
a sleep. Well,
Yep.
we've got pictures of him in a Flash suit,
That's true, we do.
Oh,
Yeah.
good point. Very good
and
point.
you're rocking it.
You remember when you ran for, was it president? Class president?
And you wore the Captain America.
And you wore the Captain America suit.
No, that was on a political campaign
Oh, that was not a political
for a
campaign?
senator who will not be named, but he is running for Senate in New Hampshire, as far as I know.
Oh, Scott Brown.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep, that's where I thought I'd make a difference in October.
Oh.
You know,
Nice.
that was fun though. That was fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's a good suit. I found it the other day. Did I tell you that?
oh, you still got it?
Found a suit.
Nice.
Yep.
Did it have a shield?
No,
Okay.
nope, did not have a shield.
All right, another cool recent pickup. These are the Preventive and Maintenance Monthly, which came out twice a year. And these are really cool because they have Will Eisner covers and Murphy Anderson covers. They started with Will Eisner covers.
Is there? I think Hubert might have worked in these. No,
I didn't see any.
I thought there was a Hubert cover or two, but
I
could
think
be
both of
wrong.
them have back cover images.
You know, it seems to me like as it got towards the end, that the Kubert school kids might have done some.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I just I think these are cool because Eisner didn't work on too many covers in comics.
No.
There's not too many Eisner covers, so it's nice to have covers out there that are Eisner. So this is a very fine 7.0 from 1968 for only $12.
And those are extremely rare.
Yeah. Yep. All right, some Bronze Age horror here. This is Unexpected number 149 from August of 1973. This is a Nick Cardy cover and features Ernie Chan art. It's a VF 8.0 for $44.
What's going on in that cover?
Are they coming up from the ground?
I'm not sure.
I would imagine they're coming up from the ground, coming out of the sewer,
Okay.
right? Like
Nancy
zombie.
Beattown said it was nice to see at the swap.
Nice to get you, man.
Were there a lot of people at the swap? Was it?
Yeah, it was a decent amount. Yeah, I guess it was. It seemed like the numbers were a little down from last year.
Is it? It's a 1 day thing.
It's a 1 day thing. Yeah, yeah. It's in a interesting venue. It's not very big, but it's kind of a cool setup. Um, but yeah, no, it's a fun little show, and it's some great dealers, some good deals, fun time. And it's definitely one of those shows that you're not worried about things like theft because
Yeah.
everybody knows each other.
Decent people.
Yeah, yeah,
Good old fashioned kind of show.
yeah. It's kind of nice. All right, little Silver Age DC. We have Mystery in Space number 84 here, featuring Adam Strange. Really dig this Infantino Anderson cover from June of 1963. Also features Infantino GL art on the inside. It's a fine plus 6.5 for $55. All right. Next up, first cable here. This is New Mutants number 87 with a great Rob Liefeld cover. Might help that McFarlane inked him here.
It's a nice cover.
Yeah. This is a VFNM 9.0 with just killer colors on it for 110.
Big Daddy says he carries a sock with a bar of soap in it for thieves.
Oh, that's smart. Yep.
I usually carry oranges.
Oranges?
You put oranges in a stack
Yeah.
and you beat somebody with it. Doesn't leave any marks,
Oh.
Oh, soft edges.
but it hurts like anything. Yeah.
Aha.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And when someone questions you why the oranges are all banged up, you just say it was a bad bunch.
And Man from B-Town said he carries a sock with pennies. I tend to carry a pistol.
All right, next up, Howard the Duck, number 14. This is, of course, the Kiss issue.
That's a great Gene Colan cover.
Great Gene Colan cover. I don't know if they did this intentionally, but it's 777. It's July of 1977.
I'm
So
surprised they didn't play that up.
One off from the 666.
Yeah.
But what?
Interesting.
Adam thinks it's a stretch.
Adam thinks it's a stretch, yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, it is a stretch.
It is a stretch, but they couldn't go back in time and make Howard the Duck 666.
Good point.
So VF plus 8.5 for $32.
I mean, Howard the Duck gets a little weird, right?
Are you thinking of the movie again?
Yeah, it's the movie that gets a little.
Yeah, the
weird.
movie gets a little weird, right?
Yeah, the book. I mean, the book is out there. but-
Howard the Duck seems like a product of the devil, so it wouldn't surprise me.
Howard the Duck also seems like a weird character to like start on the big screen, like for all the properties Marvel had, them to go to like Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah.
seems
Yeah,
kinda-
let's use this guy, right?
yeah. Let's go to Howard the Duck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Adam, do you want to do a wall scan? Maybe show.
I was actually just thinking that. Do you want to
Alex Stellar.
Showing the.
No?
Yeah, we can.
you want to do one more book?
All right. How about another Treasury? This is 2001: A Space Odyssey. Kirby cover to cover here. It's a VF 8.0 for $39. And Adam, if I'm not mistaken, this is your favorite of all the Treasuries.
Yeah, because I really like this art.
Yeah.
I like to see it as large.
Yep.
The art is really great. In that.
It's neat.
Kirby really did a killer job.
For as much as I don't really enjoy 2001, I think it's just because I haven't seen it.
You got to watch it with Veronica so she can explain to you what's happening.
Yeah, that.
And you got to drink lots of coffee so you can stay awake through the whole thing.
I mean, that's just the first 90 minutes of dialogue is tough, but
I think the second 90 minutes of dialogue is tough, and then the third 90 minutes is tough.
yeah, I guess that's fair. And then you're looking at what 6? Then you're looking at what 6 hours?
It's a long movie, but it is good when somebody explains to you what you're looking at.
And before you know it, it's over.
Yeah, and then you're like, all right, that actually made sense.
All right, you want to do a wall scan?
Yeah.
All right, just give me 4 seconds because I'm gonna swap to one camera and then I'm
Want to
gonna,
show the Abbott Costello?
yes, I'm gonna swap tripods really fast.
So we just picked up a small. By small, I mean only a couple of pieces. Movie posters. This is Abbott and Costello Mexican Hayride.
Nope, you're not gonna see it. You're on that camera right now,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not wide enough. I just gotta swap this out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just give me 4 seconds, guys.
Done.
All right.
It's in beautiful shape.
It is. It's got
You know what, we're just gonna
tape on the back.
we'll swap to this camera, then I'll show you movie poster. All right.
I guess you could run it up like that.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, let's take a look at that poster, Joe.
So this is the UK Abbott and Costello Mexican Hayride. As I said, it has some tape on the back, but it's certainly a cool piece. And this is $225.
And it's 1948.
1948. Yep. Same year that Frankenstein came out, right?
Yep.
That Meet Frankenstein.
Meet
Oh,
Frankenstein.
not Frankenstein, the original.
It's funny.
So apparently Lucas had a soft spot for Howard the Duck ever since he discovered him in film school. So that makes a lot of sense. He had a passion for the project.
He had such a passion that it was terrible.
I also guarantee that the license fee for
Oh.
that character was $15.
Yep.
for Howard the Duck.
And you know what?
At one point, Marvel was giving away the.
Overpaid.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, in that thing, things like that, I don't understand. The executives don't sit down and watch the movie, and they're like, "Yeah, let's get this puppy in theaters." Because, with Batgirl, everybody's upset. Oh, they didn't release it. It was so bad that the guy running Warner Brothers said, "No, we're not releasing this."
Yeah. No.
So I'm not upset
Well,
about that.
So I guess if you do all the work and it's ready to go, at that point, what are you losing? Although I guess you're losing
And it kills the franchise.
yeah.
That's the end of it, and that's why he killed the Batgirl thing. His thought was that you'll never be able to do that character again.
Yeah. Was it
And-
Batgirl?
Yeah, and you could hurt the Batman franchise.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how that Patterson thing didn't kill the Batman franchise, but whatever.
Well,
Not my Batman anymore.
because junk sells, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did they put the X-nay on the
Oh, do you want to go through these walls too?
Oh yeah.
While you're up.
They put the X-nay on the sequel for that or no?
Well, it's being delayed.
Yeah, I think Matt Reeves is out.
Matt Reeves is out.
He's got some kind of illness,
Yeah.
Oh no way.
which is too bad.
So he's out.
Oh, that's
It's like a Joe Biden thing.
guys. It's a $3 row. Joe prepped a bunch of $3 books for the show. See anything you like? Claim it.
That of course is not the row with the 3 expensive slabs.
No. The Superman 9 is not $3. Superman 32 is not $3.
Just cut those jokes off before they start.
This is not a $3 row either. That was just the one I just went through. Batman 636 is a cool cover.
It is. I think it's Matt Wagner.
It is. Yep. And I think it's the second Jason Todd's Red Hood, the 636.
That gets very confusing.
Very confusing. Yeah, it's like when we make second and third Earths and
Yeah. Which I think is a fun concept in some ways.
See, don't even do that, because then I just
well, I do it because it
I
gets
get
fired
confused.
up.
all right.
Hard to keep track.
Yeah.
Oh, that Joker up there. He's got the coat.
The tall one.
Yeah. Is that correct? Is that a coat on him?
Yeah. Yep.
It didn't come that way.
Didn't come that way.
That's you had to order a special coat
Really?
from Doc Migo to get that.
Oh wow.
That's extremely rare.
Oh, look at that.
You might have a very valuable
Piece
item
of
up there and you didn't know that.
didn't even know it. Nope.
Let's look at your Popeye down there.
The Popeye is.
Popeye's worth 3 times what you have on it.
Yep.
All right, Joe.
Some
Whenever you're ready.
slabs in the
Oh yeah, I can.
in the glass case. No, I'll just show them.
You sure?
Speaking of Batgirl, we have Detective 359 here, the CGC 50 with off-link to white pages. And guys, we're open to offers, so shoot them out there. We never refuse an offer.
I'll just say no. We'll do this.
We just say no. I don't know what else.
Joe, I've actually got the top shelf right through the case. You can kind of see it. You gotta make them out. that Adventures in the Darkness 13. Guys, you saw the that top shelf there. We have a whole batch of the Ben Cooper NECA figures. It's that cool foxhole number 2. Which that must also be mainline, right?
Yes.
Yep. So you learned the other day.
So. Another one I thought was, well, no, I guess I didn't think Foxhole was Tron. Or did I?
I could have thought that.
Yeah.
Now I'm not sure, you know.
And that corgi is the rare matte version.
Yes.
But you got to bring one to
That-
Mark.
Yeah, this set. Do we have another one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But just I'm gonna forget.
Yeah. I'll make sure we pack it for Charlotte.
Yeah, so you can check that one.
Yeah.
And I'll just give you a different one.
Yep. All right, next up we have Challengers of the Unknown number 3. One of the more popular challengers because this is the Fantastic Four prototype done by Kirby himself.
Hold on, Joe. All right. Now you're good. Now you're good. I don't know why we're all right. Yeah.
This is a good plus 2.5 for $2.35. It's a small spine split on the, I believe, bottom of the cover, and then of course the small piece out of the top right corner. A good plus 2.5 for $2.35.
Joe, get the info on the man thing when you get a chance.
Yep. The Man Thing is the first series. The Find a Very Fine 7.0 for $88. Cool Frank Bruner cover here. Take it out to show you guys.
Have you read any of those man things?
I read the first Savage Tales, but I've never read the series here. Have you?
Yeah, they're a little melodramatic, but
Yeah.
they're good.
Solid copy. It's got a crease up here, some spine stresses along the edge, but it's got really nice color. So solid 7.0 here. And second Howard here. Howard the Duck seems like the theme tonight.
Yeah, it does. That's not a good sign.
No.
That was a bomb.
Yeah.
Evil Knievel stunt cycle out on the back.
You ever take the small one out of the box they got you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
How much more fun is that than the big one?
It's a lot easier to.
Landon loves that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes over, plays it every time it comes over.
He's a blast.
Yep.
I broke his arm off the motorcycle last time I
On the
did
little
it.
one?
Oh.
The big one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next up.
Rubber arm broke off?
I'm sorry. One of the handlebars
Yeah,
broke
those-
off. Yeah.
those
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
Next up, Secrets of Sinister House number 7 from October of 1972. Just a great Kaluta cover here. Love this monster, that Kaluta draw. It's a VF minus 7.5 for $24. Great colors. I love the pink masthead. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. DC's color scheme is always always superior.
Yeah.
Marvel is reds.
Yep.
And DC is purples.
Oh, interesting.
Blues, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting Frankenstein.
This is a foreign edition of Frankenstein. It's number 20.
What's it say? What's the title?
Das Monster von Frankenstein.
Nice.
Now say it with an accent.
Yeah, go ahead. German accent.
That was my accent.
Was
Yeah.
it?
You're a man of 1,000 voices. You know that?
Just one. This is a VF minus
Try your best.
7.5 for $38. Why don't you give it a go?
Listen, you can mock a German. They
Yeah,
that stuff.
There are certain ones that you can get
Yeah,
away with
totally.
because nobody.
Nobody cares.
No.
Nobody protects them.
One guy did some truly terrible things, and it's
Yeah.
it's
It's
now
destroyed
yeah.
everyone. Yeah.
All right, next up we have another Dave Stevens cover. This is three-dimensional Seduction of the Innocents number 1. This is really cool. It takes classic pre-code horror books and makes them 3D.
Oh, no way.
Yep.
Oh, that's neat.
1985, cool Dave Stevens cover, as I said. It's a VF Plus 85 for $48.
I wonder if J.E.'s got that one because he's a pumpkin collector.
He is a pumpkin collector.
I get the feeling Liz probably wouldn't love it.
I'm not sure this one's
Not
this one's falling into that category. But yeah, it's cool. The first one is Adventures into Darkness.
Dave Stevens is just kind of drawing like pinups, right? He's not getting into any weird stuff, overly weird stuff.
I guess a little weird.
I got
but it depends on your definition of weird.
It's not Bruce Timm weird, right?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I had to take some stuff out of the storage unit the other day. 'Cause,
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
Oh.
we were,
The cops are gonna bust it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, hey, what's
Joe,
going on?
what year was the Frankie?
The Frankie is.
It's gonna be in Germany.
I can't read German. These are cool because it is the paper covers. 1974.
I believe that's pretty close to the same year, right?
I think so. Yeah. Yep. And then a cool ad on the back
Oh, neat.
for Spidey 39, FF 45, Jim 103. I don't know what Frankenstein that is.
Oh, that's cool though.
That's got real comic book smell to it. What's the Frankenstein?
You ever seen that Frankenstein cover before?
Nope, never.
Because that's Avengers, I think 22.
Yep. That's Tales of Suspense. Right.
Tales to Astonish.
Yeah, same thing.
And then I don't know what
That-
I've seen that Dracula
Yeah,
cover.
there's
I don't
a
know
Dracula
what I don't know what issue it is though.
And that's a Dos Fantastic Four. That's a real one.
And this let's see. Reprints some a Frankenstein story, and then it looks like a pre-hero monster story,
That's cool.
which is cool. I think that's why the pre-hero monster Marvel movie would be fun because it's got to be different than everything else they're putting out there. You can't just fill in like
Yep.
Oh, so yeah, if you did the pre-hero,
because as he was saying,
yeah,
and I think you said Veronica was saying it. It's every movie is like the same. It's just like,
yeah.
but I mean, we're talking about Wes Anderson that
whatever,
way.
Bolts, Thundercats, whatever it was just came out.
It's Thunderbolts, but then they
It
call
looks
it
like
the
the
New
Avengers.
Avengers, and that's what it should have been.
The same filming, same colors.
Yeah, it's the same.
Camera moving around.
You lost me years ago, but where you honestly lost me is Robert Downey Jr. comes out and he is somehow Doctor Doom. Because I don't
That was
understand.
last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
That is where I was like, there's honestly yeah, whatever.
All right, next up we have Amazing Spidey number 29, second Scorpion here. Of course, Ditko cover and art. It's a VG Fine 50 for $130.
Apparently that Frankenstein in the back is Frankenstein 16.
Really?
Yep. That's my reaction exactly.
Oh.
It's not whatever. Say you had the same actor playing Dracula, and then you had the same actor playing Van Helsing in the same movie.
Yep.
Does that make any sense?
Not one bit.
Is that not what Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah,
is
but
doing?
What if they reveal that Tony Stark came back in some kind of fell into some kind of Lazarus pit and came back as Doctor Doom? Does that work?
Does that ever happen?
I don't know.
No, but what if it does? I guess because like they could make it kind of cool where like he falls in the pit to make it back.
Stupid.
But he evaporated into nothing.
You have an
Like
entire,
that's how he died.
you have an
Right?
entire
I don't know how he
universe.
died. Did he die that way?
I think it literally evaporated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You have an entire universe that made Marvel successful. You have enough story there that you can use it.
Yeah.
Don't write me a new one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Go info on the Jetsons.
Jetsons it's number one. It's a very good 3.0 for $31. It's got really nice color. It's got a small spine split, and the bottom staple is detached here.
What's the robot's name?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you name the kids?
Nope.
How about the wife?
I've not watched Joan.
Nope. You were close. Take out the O.
I don't think any.
Jen?
Jane.
I don't
Jane.
think any of us like the Jetsons.
I'm not a huge Jetsons fan now.
But it's Judy, Elroy, and Rosie.
Flintstones, fantastic.
Love the Flintstones.
Jetsons never really got into it, and maybe
You know why?
because you didn't like it.
Well, you know what
it's
the
just
thing
like
is?
never had.
They made Flintstones vitamins, and they made Jetsons suppositories, and I never liked those. So that's what. And they weren't fruit flavored either.
Actually, he said that he doesn't have dad jokes, but I think he does.
That is
actually
hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
that
I
is
can't
very
have dad
funny.
Jokes now I plan on having granddad jokes.
They got
Yeah.
the Jets.
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
All right, next up we have Western Outlaws and Sheriffs, number 66. This is the Canadian edition. It has the stories, I believe, from number 65 in the American version. So they had the covers. The covers are right, but the interiors are different.
What a great cover. Look at how much text is on that.
Oh, yeah.
It takes longer to read that cover
Then it does to read a
than
whole
a
book.
modern
Yeah.
comic book.
Yeah. This is a VG40 for $58.
There was a book we looked at, I think last Tuesday, that I opened it up and the dialogue was insane. It was more than an EC. It was a Golden Age book, but I can't think of what it was.
ACs are crazy because they're like writing on the like the outside of the
Three
margins.
things. Three things.
Yes.
One, we have a second camera.
Oh yes, that's a big because I haven't changed the Challenge of the Unknown.
Yep, it's been there for
For like.
Two, Patrick O'Brien's going to take the Secrets of the Sinister House
Oh, cool. Thanks, Patrick.
for $27.
It was 24.
Oh, well.
Save yourself $3.
And I don't remember what the third one was.
All right. Seems like we get this book every week.
What, a TMNT 1/3 print?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, you also sell it almost every week.
yes. Yep. We've had them. I think in 3 straight shows, but we've sold them in almost everyone. I think not almost everyone. Half of them have sold. This is TMNT number 1, Eastman Laird, 3rd print. This is nicer than the other raw one he had. It's a VF80 for $750. Really solid copy here. Has great colors. I think it could benefit from a press. We did not press it here. We actually bought it from a guy who bought it on the newsstand. I believe this says 1984, but I think it's 85. That's third. Yeah, 3rd print came out in February of 1985. And you want to just lean the camera
I'll start with
forward?
that.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was writing down a corner.
No. So it's got a little ding there. Like I said, great color. Couple of spine stresses. Really nice copy here. And then on the back, a few minor things. And then a small tear. You know, it's kind of a lame wraparound cover.
Yeah, because they stopped.
They
I don't
stopped.
understand that.
Is it stopped on the first print?
Can't tell you.
Oh. Anyways, VF80 for $750.
Joe, do you happen to have a Flash 139?
No. Saw one at Broomfield, but it was the guy that had the monster robots. So
Oh, must have been $12,000.
it was close to that. Yeah,
It does stop. Same thing.
it does stop. So it's just
It's an artistic choice.
it is. All right, next up we have Wonder Woman number 163 from July of 1966. This is an Andrew Esposito cover. The first story is Giganta the Gorilla Girl.
That's
It's got a pretty cool half splash
Is
there.
that a gorilla girl on the cover?
No.
No.
It's normal. It's a VG40 for $33. Yeah. I might move the turtles over there.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
So this is the Gorilla Girl.
Wow. I think I took her to the prom.
That's pretty good. This is some wild art in this first story.
Is it Andrew Esposito art on the inside?
I wrote Andrew Esposito on the cover. I don't think they did that first story, but I think they might have done like the second story. They're not giving you credit at this point.
No.
Just don't know. Next up, early Daredevil here. This is Daredevil number 14 from March of 1966. It's a John Romita cover and art. This one's a fine plus 6.5 for $55.
Romita was nervous about doing superheroes.
Oh, really?
He'd been a romance guy, and he
Mhm.
wasn't sure he could do superheroes.
I like his romance stuff better than
Mm.
superhero stuff. So I understand the
apprehension.
and it's got to be a pretty big shift.
I think so.
Those guys like Cullen and Romita, going from kind of seeing the change. I mean, obviously Kirby had been through
Kirby done it.
different changes, yeah. But I mean, Cullen and Romita weren't around in the early 40s, right?
No.
Doing working anyways. Yeah, so it's definitely got to be like a shift from that 50s to the 60s.
Yeah.
All right, next up. From 1980, this is X-Men number 140. This is a Byrne Austin cover and art. It's a VF plus 8.5 for only $25. Nice copy here. I don't understand the uncanny when it switches because GP has it switch at like 142.
Mm-hmm.
But in the guide, I think it's like 125 or something like that.
No, I don't understand it either.
I was talking to somebody about that today. That it's a weird kind of shift.
Mm-hmm. Joe, what number is the Wonder Woman? Is it 60?
It's 163.
Okay.
I'm actually going to put that here. Got another foreign book here. This is Donald Duck, Walt Disney's Donald Duck number 1.
Yeah, this thing is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, from 1953. This is Dutch. Cheerful Weekly Magazine. It's a VG minus 3.5 for $185.
Carl Barks?
I don't know if it's Karl Barks art. It doesn't.
Doesn't quite look it.
No.
Joe, want to get on this 185?
185.
Jeez.
Yep.
This is why you got no money. You're giving stuff away.
Yep, that's right. That is right. Speaking of giving stuff away, this is Green Lantern number 6. I think this is Kane. Early Kane.
Yeah, that's Kane.
Gil Kane cover. Early Green Lantern here. It's a VG plus 4.5 for $175. Did you guys watch the Superman trailer?
Oh, because they released the second one last week, right?
They released a full one, yeah.
Yeah. So I think the first time we've gotten a full one.
Okay.
Yep.
How's it look?
I didn't watch it.
I don't like how Metamorpho looks, but I think it's cool that they're putting Metamorpho
He's
in.
wearing shorts.
I don't remember if he's wearing shorts.
Oh. All right.
Would it make you feel better if it was like seersucker shorts?
I don't care what he's wearing. I don't know why I even asked.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But Crypto's in it. Crypto looks cute.
Is Metamorpho CGI?
I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm out.
I don't know.
Give me
You want a guy in a suit?
give me your best Metamorpho, yeah.
Yeah, Metamorpho's rallying cry. Yeah, it's clobbering time. What did Metamorpho say?
I have no idea.
That's what he said.
The elements.
No, he screamed out, I have no idea.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Next up, we have Tales of the Unexpected, number 83 from July of 1964. This is a Dylan Moloff cover. Features a Howard Sherman art, and then there's a cool ad for the for John Jones, Martian Manhunter, starting in House of Mystery. This one's a fine minus 5.5 for $35.
Dylan Moloff's.
That's a wild cover.
Yeah, Dylan
Yeah.
Moloff's a cool
It is.
cool team.
Yep.
It's no Dylan Codera, but it's still neat.
It's cool.
I would have bought that as a kid.
Oh yeah. Who is your favorite Moldoff like pencil ink team?
Chickstone.
Moldoff?
Yeah, like Shelly Moldoff. They get who Shelly Moldoff, Chick Stone inks.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Want to do wall scan?
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll make this one a little less messy than the last
Guys,
one.
again, feel free to make offers
There we
on
go.
anything we have, either on the back wall, on the side walls, on the refrigerator, anywhere and everywhere. Also, check out the website. Adam's adding books. I think. Did you get those new Spideys up yet? Or those?
It's been a couple of days because we've had a lot going on, but no, tomorrow morning website will be updated with new books.
And you have another Instagram show this week, don't you?
Sunday.
We have
Yeah,
a
yep.
show on Sunday. We have a short box auction starting on Thursday and running through Sunday.
And those are all $2 starts, aren't they?
$2 starts, and it's Bronze Age horror. It's our first themed auction with short box and Bronze Age horror.
Joe, we open offers right now?
Yeah.
All right.
Always open offers, so shoot them our way.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, so short box starting Thursday, running to Sunday. We have our regular Whatnot show Thursday at 5:15. $2 starts on everything there. That show will be up tomorrow. It's not currently up, but it's all the books will be up, entered into the show tomorrow. And then on Sunday we are going live with At Last for their month. That's a monthly show they do, right? On Sundays.
No, I mean they're doing a marathon show.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a monthly marathon show.
I don't know. I think it's just for special occasions.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, they're doing a marathon show that we'll be a part of. Do you know what time we're going?
I think 7 or 8
p.m.
Yep.
Okay. 7 or 8 p.m.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's 7 or 8 a.m. because they have a lot of West Coast guys. So that'd be about 4 a.m. for the West
That'd be
Coast.
tough. That'd be tough for those guys. Yeah.
They're on the West Coast, aren't they?
Yes.
Guys, records, art, prints, a couple of skate decks, a couple of movie posters. Anything you're interested in, let us know. As Joe said, that Bud Abbott Lucas Style Mexican Hayride, that is British. Very, very, very neat. That just came in last week. A couple of cool skateboards. Fletcher Hanks on the left there. LB Cole on the right. Steranko on the bottom. That's a one-off. Wall of slabs.
Any other programming news, Adam, that we're forgetting? Jay's show is Sunday night still. 6 o'clock he starts on Whatnot.
And what time is the At Last show?
7 or 8.
Yeah, I think it's 7. I think it's 728. I could be wrong, but we'll have that posted because we actually just worked that out with those guys yesterday. So we'll have that posted tomorrow.
This was the longest Maggie's been alone.
Maggie.
Hasn't come in.
Yeah.
Guys, again, this is a row of $3 books right here. There's Maggie.
And offers are open.
Oh, I think we got the glass case to pan. Is that Great Mystery Men comics? Guys, payment plans too. I don't think we've talked about payment plans.
No
one's asked. But
payment plans. Our payment plans are pretty easy. We offer anything over what, $300, Adam?
it changes every time. It's whatever you basically feel like at this point.
Over $300, 20% down, 90 days to pay it. Any amount. If you guys need a little extra time, if it's a bigger purchase, we can work with you on that. But Adam, every time we make the payment plan, I feel like Tommy Boy, where David Spade's like, if you can't figure out your seatbelt, I'll have Tommy come down and hit you over the head.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Adam will send out PayPal invoices. If you don't pay it, he'll come to your house and beat you over the head with the
With a seatbelt.
with a seatbelt.
Honestly,
Joe, info on the Palooka slab.
The Palooka slab, right above you, actually.
oh, that's a very cool book.
Very cool.
This is great.
CGC 1.8. You got a mere $55 on that bad boy.
1952.
Ham Fisher cover.
I think so. That's great. Palooka's smashing up the commies.
I mean, $55 is
I mean, anytime you see a slab for
anytime you see a slab for the cost it would be to slab it.
yeah, you're crazy
Almost
not
like
to buy it.
just buy it, you know.
All right, a few more books tonight. This is
Before you jump too far,
oh, yeah.
the Detective 359 info.
yes, Detective 359. That is a CGC 5.0 with off-white to white pages for $6.50.
First Batgirl.
First Batgirl. Yep. I don't think this is pressed. There's definitely some pressable defects on here. There's like a little crease here that I think it doesn't break color. And then the back probably could use a press and a clean too.
Here, Joe, let me get you a close up on it.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a crease right there. And there's a couple of creases on the back, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, yep. There's a couple creases like right here that I think you
Yeah.
can press
You
out.
can definitely get cleaned up too.
Yeah, I could definitely get cleaned and pressed. We didn't send this in. We got it slabbed. But $6.50 or best offer. So shoot them out there. Again, we're never offended. Takes a lot for us to get offended. Next up, we have this Kirby Treasury Volume 2. Really cool book here. Love Bullseye. Right? Is that what his name is?
I think it's Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Is it Bullseye? Yeah. So the Bullseye from Marvel is actually like the third Bullseye.
Yeah.
Because Marvel did two different ones and then.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's really cool Fighting American. This is just $15. Cool actual wraparound cover.
There's an wraparound. Show
Yep.
that to Eastman and Larry.
Eastman and Laird should learn a thing or two. This does have a Larry White sticker on the book.
See a personal injury lawyer?
Yeah.
No, your
If you
direct
hurt yourself reading the book.
your direct line to quality printing. Call 1-800-322-5101.
Well, I call him ask is a personal injury lawyer.
And I love the first page is Kirby.
Oh.
It's got to be from a headline, right?
Yeah, that is neat.
Yep. So $15 for this Kirby Treasury. Cool stuff. Oh, Foxhole.
Foxhole, those police traps are cool.
Yeah. Really just cool stuff.
Yeah, that is neat.
All right. So next up we have X-Men number 133. This is the newsstand edition. Great cover. One of my favorites in the run. It's a VG Fine 5.0 for $42.
Joe Big Daddy's going to take the Superman Flash.
Oh, cool. Thanks, John. Oh, that's cute.
Can't miss it.
Well, I know I had a hard time putting the 2001 up, so I thought it was on the bottom row.
Oh, I gotcha.
All right. Next up, we have Madhouse number 1. This is from that same series that the number 3 is from. It's from 1957 Ajax. This is a good -1/8 for only $24. The cover on this one is detached, and there is a small spine split on the bottom of the staple. There's just so much going on in all these Madhouse covers.
Mhm.
It's wild.
Yeah, again, bang for your bucket.
$1 billion question.
10 cents.
All right. We also have another Dave Stevens. This is Dave Stevens' cool Elvis cover here. It's a VF -7.5 for $34.
Oh, neat.
What was the number of the Madhouse?
Number 1
Oh, wow.
from the second series, 57.
Gotcha.
Which that has
You know, Adam, I might be able to make a whole row of Dave Stevens books for At Last. I wonder if those guys are.
Oh, mint. I feel like guys are
Yeah.
I know that Dave Stevens has cooled off a little bit, but
Yeah,
I know that people still ask about him.
They're still.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, we haven't priced. I think.
Yeah.
Priced right. All right. Next up, we have Adventures of the Jaguar number 4. This is from January 1962, of course, from Archie publication. The Return of Catgirl. It's a fine -5.5 for $32. Archie superheroes didn't really catch on.
They didn't.
No, I think they were. I think they were better suited
Because they definitely tried to jump on that superhero bandwagon. They did a bunch of them.
Yeah. You're better off with the Americana kids.
No masks. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
And more. Although the Fly wore a mask, right?
And I think
Did the Fly wear a mask?
I think the
Oh yeah,
Mask had a-
yeah.
Well, he had goggles, right?
All right, next up we have Spooky, number 13. A great Spooky cover
Oh,
here.
that's wonderful.
Yeah, this is a VF plus 85 for only $22.
If Casper was Richie Rich, who was Spooky?
If Casper is Richie Rich, who's Spooky?
There's other characters in the Richie Rich universe.
Yeah, no. If there was like a, because the theory is that Casper is Richie Rich, right?
Oh, is that what the theory is?
Oh, you didn't know that?
I've never.
Don't they
What are your eyes
cross?
for?
Don't they cross over?
You've told me that theory.
I'm not old ass.
Oh.
I'm old ass that I can't think of who.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Who Spooky would be.
But I'm not losing it, right? I thought that there was like a common
Yeah.
belief that Richie Rich was Casper.
I'm a big fan of Spooky. I think he's better than Casper.
Yeah, Richie Rich's dad is driving his Bentley down the street, wraps around a telephone pole. Richie Rich flies out of the car.
Was he
It's
drunk?
Casper.
Was he drinking?
Yeah,
No.
of course. He's drinking fruit punch, but drink too much of anything will.
Yep. Went to diabetic shock, wrapped around a pole, and that
Oh,
was
that's a great issue right there.
Yes. Miracle Man number 1 from 1985. Of course, it's Alan Moore. Reintroduction of Marvel Man from the 50s. Yeah, which is pretty cool.
One of
And
the
thi-
greatest storylines ever.
Yeah, and this is really like if Superman actually was,
Captain Marvel,
or Captain Marvel was actually
a superhero
a superhero.
in the real world.
Yep.
Like he throws a bus at a bad guy, but the bus is full of people,
Yeah,
and he kills
all the people.
But,
Yep.
You know. Takes
Yeah,
out the
because
bad guy.
nothing bad like that ever happens in.
Mhm.
Maybe James Gunn changes that in the Superman movie, and
Maybe
Superman ends up killing a bunch of people and can't live with himself.
you'll have to let us know.
You guys are gonna come with me.
I don't think we are.
Yeah, I think you are.
We both like dogs.
Crypto does look pretty cute.
yeah.
I don't know if it's enough to get me to go.
He's an animation. I hate to break it to you.
It's a CGI.
Is he CGI?
Yeah. I would have been a lot happy if they had Maggie play Crypto.
Maggie would be terrible as Crypto.
Yeah,
She'd
she
be
would.
terrible, but
But that'd be good.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I like a dog just running around loose.
Yeah,
I like that here Crypto doesn't actually like he's not helpful.
he's not helpful. He's
yeah.
just kind of like in the way.
Yeah.
You're just like
Yep.
stepping on Crypto as you're like.
he's
yeah.
tripping over Crypto.
Yeah. All right. Next up, another preventative maintenance monthly. This is one of the Murphy Anderson covers. Really cool dinosaur cover there in the background. It's a VF minus 7.5 for $12.
Oh, I'm good. I was actually checking on you to see if you were good.
Yeah, I took it and it fell on the floor.
Next up, Doom Patrol number 124 from June of 1973. This is the last issue of Doom Patrol. It's a VF plus 8.5 for $40. Cool picture frame DC here.
I do like these Doom Patrols.
I do too.
Apparently, the Simpsons mentioned the Richie Rich Casper connection.
Oh, okay.
Well, I certainly didn't get the theory from that because I've never seen an episode of The Simpsons.
Really?
You've seen bits and pieces though.
Seen bits and pieces. I've seen enough to know I don't want to watch an episode.
Oh, that's funny. 36 seasons, I think.
What about Family Guy? You never seen Family Guy?
I've seen an episode of here.
Oh, okay. All right.
You think
I find that flashback and a flashback thing very annoying.
flashback and a flashback?
You know, like he talks about something, then it flashes to what he was talking about.
Oh, okay. I see.
It's just stupid.
You also don't like who writes that? Seth MacFarlane?
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Although I like that Team America, which was incredibly vulgar, but it's hilarious.
But that's the South Park guys, right?
Oh, that's right.
Matt Stone, Trey Parker, yeah.
That's
Which
MacFarlane.
South Park, if you can get past the animation.
I can't get
The thing
past
is,
the
you can't-
animation.
You can't watch more than
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Next up,
for $35 in Doom Patrol before you
yeah, that works.
split into the Cherry Blossom, whatever her name is.
Cheryl.
Cheryl Blossom. That's from Big Daddy.
Thanks, John. So Cheryl Blossom #1, Dan DeCarlo cover here. It's a VF -75 for only $24. 1995 here.
I do like that there's a formula to Archie's art style.
Yeah, I was thinking that when you brought up the Ham Fisher book, it's like Joe Palooka is like Ham. Like there's not different variations. Like Batman, there's different variations of Batman.
Yeah.
Like, Wolof Batman's not Sprang's Batman's
Yep.
not Marshall Rogers Batman.
That's a very
But
good
like
point.
Joe Palooka, I've only seen Ham Fisher, Joe Palooka's.
Yeah,
Dick
like
Tracy, you only see like
yeah.
you know.
Yes, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Well, they make them draw in a style.
Yeah, yeah, and it's kind of neat to have that like you have,
Yeah.
and that's what you're saying about Archie. They just kind of fit that.
Yeah, like
that same
the yeah.
style.
What Milk and If?
Yep.
On like Steve Canyon.
Yep.
Did he really work in a different styles? Milk and If kind of the same all the way through. Yeah.
All right, next up we have Marvel Premiere #22 from June of 1976. This is a Kane Milgram cover. Beautiful copy, VFNM 90 here for only $22.
Nice colors in this puppy.
Really nice colors. Yeah, really, really sharp colors.
You've never watched The Simpsons? That's crazy.
Next up, Crisis on Infinite Earths #7, The Death of Supergirl here from October 1985. Nice copy, VFNM 90 for $25.
George Perez.
Yep,
George Perez.
cover.
Yep.
You would have hated this series.
Jose
Oh, well, because, you know.
once tried to explain it to me,
Mm.
and I've never been rude to Jose, and it was like it's one of those things where he wasn't giving it up. I was finally like, Jose, I honestly I don't care. I honestly do not care about it. I'm sorry.
Just too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
After like the seventh universe, I was like, no, man,
No, I'm good.
don't do this.
I'm good. All right.
Oh, Phantom. Tony DePaul writes, and Mike Manley has been the artist, and that's correct. Mike Manley's a great guy.
Aha.
Took over for Paul Ryan.
Oh, the Phantom? Oh, that's cool.
Good artist. I like him.
On the Daily?
And I think the Sundays too.
Yeah, John and I were talking about it down at the swap.
What?
Who's doing the Phantom?
Who's in the Phantom?
Oh,
Because I mean, can you even read the Sunday comics anywhere? I know you can read them online somewhere. Like King Features has a website.
oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, it's funny, but even when you say somewhere, you're like, even you, like,
Yeah.
who would be reading them? You're like,
I'm not.
oh, that's wild. Yeah, because they still get printed in a paper.
I didn't read the episodes of the Phantom that I drew. So,
Yeah.
That tells you something.
Yep.
Did you know where to read them?
well, they were in whoever runs the Daily Strip.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't read the Phantom that you did.
And
Yeah.
I think I even sent you some of the art from it so you could see how
I
he
think
was doing it.
I think you did, but I didn't read them
Oh, he said that Tony was over with him on Sunday. Isn't that nice? Big Daddy
on Sunday or Saturday.
said was over on Sunday.
Oh, must have been over his house.
I guess so.
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if Tony can fly or has a dirigible, but somehow he was over him,
That is absolute gold.
or he was over.
Next up, we have Marvel Team Up #150. This, of course, is the last issue featuring the Uncanny X-Men.
Now, I always thought that was a great cover.
This?
I like that cover, yeah,
Yeah, I like how stylized it is.
because it looks real. It looks like a portrait.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. This is a VF Plus 8.5 for $22.
It's got a very '90s vibe, like Breakfast Club type of.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. If John Hughes put together a
Oh, it's
Keep it around.
a comic cover.
maybe that's what we need. We need John Hughes to direct a Marvel movie.
It's funny. John said, "Yeah, he was in my house." I think John's a little confused because he's like, "Yeah, like I can have guests in my house." Like,
No. I guess I was just confused.
Yeah.
And that's a Barry Windsor Smith.
Yes.
And it is a weird cover. I'll give you that.
that's funny. He said it like, "Can John have people in his home?"
Yeah, I guess I
Well, you were thinking he had him at the show.
thought he was hanging out with him at the show. Yeah. And then I thought, oh well, was the show 2 days? Did we
Yeah.
not? Did we get that wrong? And
That explains it. You also haven't had much sleep the last few days.
no, that's all right. All right, I think this is the last book of the night, boys. This is Strange Adventures number 163, Creature in the Black Light. This is a fine plus 6.5 for $42.
This is a great cover.
It is really cool. These Strange Adventures are really neat.
It's a strange cover, but suitably so.
Yep. All right, Adam, I think that's all she wrote. So if you want to do one more wall scan,
All right.
and let people make their final offers. Again, short box starts on Thursday. It's running till Sunday this week. We'll be back on Thursday with our Whatnot show at 5:15. Adam will also be live with At Last on Sunday night at 7. And then Jay's Whatnot show is Sunday as well at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, and Jay usually goes for about an hour and a half, I think.
Yep.
So you could hypothetically
Hit both shows.
trail right into.
So $20 for the Wonder Woman. That's from Freddie. Top shelf.
Yeah, that works, Freddie.
And man from Beantown pointed out that Norm passed away.
Yes. That's why we're having a hard day here.
Norm passed away?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from Cheers.
That was a TV show ad.
No, I'm well aware. Roseanne.
No, that's John Goodman, who's
Wait.
in Argo.
Is Roseanne not in Cheers?
No,
Nope.
she's not.
That's funny. All right. Cheers films in Boston.
Nope.
I don't know if it was filmed in Boston.
Yeah, wasn't the bar in Boston?
Well,
The bar's in Boston. It wasn't actually
I don't
filmed
think
there.
it was. There is a bar called Cheers in Boston. I don't think they filmed the show there.
Wait, I
I
thought
could be wrong.
I thought the bar is based on that.
It is.
It is,
So
yeah.
the show takes place in Boston.
Yes.
Yes,
It wasn't filmed in.
Not filmed in Boston.
I gotcha. So I'm sorry. Who? Doesn't matter. I don't even know. Who it is.
Norm from Cheers.
Yeah, I don't.
One of the, I guess, iconic characters.
I'm shocked.
If you watch the show.
I'm shocked that you know who it is.
I don't. I'm reading the chat.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
What? I mean, you knew who Norm was.
I didn't know his name was George Wendt.
I didn't know that either. I knew him.
I know him as Norm.
When they showed the picture, I was like, oh, Norm
it's
from
Norm.
Cheers. Back.
Have you watched Cheers?
I've seen like bits and pieces.
Why?
I think Anna's a big fan of Cheers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She is. She's a
Yeah.
very big fan.
And then I think what you're thinking of, Adam, is Frasier started on Cheers. So Frasier's a spinoff of
Oh,
Cheers.
okay. Gotcha.
And Frasier went on Roseanne as the therapist.
Okay. So I know that's a joke. That's another. I know that you're just being funny.
It was the crossover we all thought we
Yep,
needed.
we all did, but we didn't.
But we
You
didn't.
know, I tried watching Frasier the other night.
I actually don't mind Frasier.
It's not.
I like the dad.
It's not bad. It's a little slow.
Well, the
It's a
problem
little
is
dry.
It's the same episode every single time.
Yeah. Yup.
There's some kind of misunderstanding. And a dog runs around.
Yeah, dog's cute though.
Yeah, dog's cute.
But again, yeah. See, this is Maggie as Crypto.
Yeah.
She's just like constantly
way.
just standing in the way.
Yeah, I like to think that crypto's more like for emotional support for Superman. You know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, he
So
just took
Superman
his,
does throw the bus and kills all those people,
he,
and he just pets Crypto, and he's like,
Yeah,
"It's gonna be
it's
okay."
fine, yeah.
in the clip of the preview I saw, it looked like he was crying.
Superman.
Yeah.
Well, he's a little soft.
I mean, that's okay if he's crying, but
Yeah.
maybe that's why he's got a dog.
Ben, honestly, if it wasn't the Cheers discussion, it was gonna be something else to let you down. So that's fine, man.
That's about right.
Don't worry.
We're not big on modern stuff. Well, I mean, I don't think Cheers is modern because it's ended in '86 or something like that.
Yeah.
I should give Cheers a. I mean, I know it's so renowned.
You know
You know,
what?
I'm not gonna give
That
Cheers a
Uber
shot.
ride we took in Ohio, I'm shocked that she didn't bring up Cheers.
I know. When
Have
we
you-
mentioned Boston?
Yeah.
Oh,
She brought up Wahlburgers,
Wahlburgers.
but she didn't bring up Cheers.
And we
I'm
don't even know what
shocked.
that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew Wahlburgers because I've had the Wahlburgers from the market.
Yeah. I've had Wahlburgers once, and it was at Logan.
Yeah.
That was before I found Kelly's. Now I just go to Kelly's. All right. Oh my. Yeah, off camera. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Again, busy week this week. Short box, At Last, whatnot. if you go to our blog, we have the whole schedule. Mondays, we usually go over the schedule of what's going on in the week. So if you ever have any questions, just check out the blog on the Monday
I
post.
think it was Tuesday this week, wasn't it?
No, it was Monday.
Oh.
It was late Monday. It was like 4 o'clock on
Oh yeah,
Monday.
today's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today's post was Black Terror.
Yes, you've told me that like 5 times now.
Yeah. Yeah. It seemed to like. Well, again, the days have been I don't know. Saturday felt like it was
I know.
2 weeks ago. So
Yeah.
World's upside down.
Yeah. But appreciate everyone watching. Again, we'll be back. Adam will be updating the website tomorrow, so check that out for all the new listings. New Spider-Man collection going to be dropping on the website.
I'm working on an early Avengers collection
We're
too.
working on an early Avengers collection. Yep. That starts at number 2. So again, keep your eyes peeled, and we'll see you guys all next week.